Hi, I'm Mrs McTaggart. In this video we are going to be looking at subtracting integers, namely subtracting a negative number, which is sometimes referred to as a double negative. So far you should have watched a video or already been taught just how to do basic addition or subtraction, talk about coming up and down the number line. This video is a bit different, so before I start I'd like you to discover the rule yourself. So look at this pattern, dead simple sums, 10 take away 7, 10 take away 2, 10 take away, I said that wrong, 10 take away 3 is 7, 10 take away 2 is 8, 10 take away 1 is 9, nothing new there. 10 take away 0 would then be 10. Now following this pattern, I go minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. So the next number I'm going down by 1 would be minus 1 and the next one would be minus 2. And then following the pattern at the side, if I go 7, 8, 9, 10, the next number would be 11 and the next number would be 12. What I want you to focus on are these last two sums here. I've got a 10 minus minus 1 equal 11. And then I say, well, what other sum using a 10 and a 1 gives you an answer of 11? And you'll tell me, oh, it's a plus. And what other sum using a 10 and a 2 gives you an answer of 12? And people say it's a plus. So what does that tell you about when you've got two negatives side by side, like a minus number? Well, it's the same as having a big old plus. So quite often you'll see me go minus minus and then turn it into a big old plus like that. So just to put it into generic terms, a double negative becomes a positive. Now I've used algebra, don't freak out. I'm just saying something minus a negative number turns into the something plus, the positive version of the number. Let's have a look at some examples. It's the best way to see it. Now my top tip here is we'll see whenever you see that double negative, turn it into a plus. So rewrite the sum as 5 plus 3, which we all know is just 8. Nice and simple. Let's look at the second one. So this is just the same as 6 plus 6, which is 12. Next one, starting to be a wee bit more difficult. So this is minus 2 plus 7. Now, so this means we're starting at minus 2. We're coming up that number line. So from minus 2, we're coming up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where does that take us to? I says, well, it actually takes us to 5. And there's different ways to chat about this. You can use your number line. Some people just see it. You could read it backwards as 7 take away 2. Or you could bring in the thing with the positives and the negatives where they cancel out. So negative 2 is like having two negatives. Positive 7 is having two positives. And then you match up all your pairs. So there's my two negatives and my 7 positives. There are my 0 pairs. So I'm left with 5 pluses. So the answer is plus 5. Next one. Minus 10 minus minus 4 becomes minus 10 plus 4. So you can think you're coming up your number line from minus 10 closer towards 0. Read it backwards as 4 take away 10. Or do the thing with the positives and the negatives. You would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 negatives. And then you would have 4 pluses. These ones would all become your negative pairs. And you're left with negative 6 there. 6 negatives. Right, a couple more. Question 5. We have negative 9 plus 15. I definitely think it's easier to read that backwards as 15 take away 9. The answer is 6 because you're coming up over 0 into the positives. And my last one, dead simple, 8 minus 7 is the same as 8 plus 7, which is 15. I thought it was my last one, but I get a wee bit trickier, so why don't we put more steps into this one? So if we do 5 take away 20, that gives us minus 15. And then we've got a minus here, which turns into a plus 3. And then minus 15 plus 3 is minus 12, because I'm coming up towards 0. This is my last one. Right, so we've got a minus 6 plus 4 there, because there's your double negative. And then we've got add minus 2. Well, that's just the same as writing take away 2. So tidy this up. Minus 6 add 4 is minus 2. Take away another 2 gives me minus 4. I could have also done this if I go back to this second line and think of your positives and negatives. We'd have negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another negative 2, and I'd have a positive 4. And I'm left there with 4 negatives, so negative 4. So this point where if you want to try some, I've got some questions here. They're all kind of graded from mild to hot to spicy. And if you want to pause and try some, and then you can unpause, and the answers are all there. Hopefully you can make them out okay. I hope this has helped. Thanks for watching.